Okay, so first of all, law of sines. And this is the equation for it. It's side A over sine of A. So if you look closely at this, you'll see angle A, and then opposite it is sine, or like side A. So A over sine of A, and then B over sine of B, and then C, side C over sine of C. So to solve this, we'll start with one side at a time. We also have to find this angle right here, angle B. That's probably the easiest part. So let's go ahead and start there. So angle B right here, so the angles of a triangle add up to 180. So to find measure of angle B, we're just going to do 180 minus 105 minus 25. And what's left over is 50 degrees. So angle B is 50 degrees. So you know what? It'll give you partial credit. So you might as well just get that right, if anything. And then once you have all this filled out, we'll set up a proportion here. Let's see. I'm going to run out of room. Okay, I'll do it right here. I'll do A over sine of A equals B over sine of B. So we're going to find this length right here. A over sine of 105 equals B over sine of B. So 70 over sine of 50 degrees. I zoom in. Okay, and then once we have this set up, we're going to cross multiply. So we will get like A times sine of 50 equals 70 times sine of 105. Like that. So A times sine of 50 equals 70 times sine of 105. Then the next step is to get A by itself. So divide both sides by sine of 50. Sine of 50. So then once you get it set up like this, you can just plug it in a calculator, but obviously easier said than done. So I'm going to show you how to do it on the EOC calculator. Let's see. So using the EOC calculator, and the screen is like so weird. No. Okay. So I'm going to clear this out. If the touch didn't work. So on here, it'll make it easier to do it. Just set it up like this. 70 sine 105. 70 sine 105. And then as a denominator, sine of 50. And you can just put it in as it is on the paper. And it will give you the answer, which is 88.3. So that's how I would recommend doing it. And take this, put it over here. You can do it. Okay, there we go.
So I think Dominic has a question.
Who has a question?
Dominic.
No, what if I can't answer it? Okay, so we get A. What was it? 88 point. What was it? 88.3. Is that right? Okay, so A, 88.3. Yes, Dominic.
This is gonna be on the EOS.
Yeah.
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 Already answered.
Okay.
What?
Then we're gonna find side C. Believe me, I would not be teaching this if it wasn't like part of the standards. Okay, so then C, we'll set up a proportion again, B over sine of B. So B over sine of B equals C over sine of C. Wait, which would be 25. And then once you have it set up like that, you cross multiply. C sine of 50 equals 70 times sine of 25. You continue solving. I'm running out of room here, so I'll go over here. Divide both sides by sine of 50. You get C equals 70 sine of 25 over sine of 50. And then you plug this in the calculator and it comes out to, let me find my, dang, good job. How'd you do that? Good job. Did you cheat? Good job. Okay, so that's law of sines, y'all. That was fun. Okay, then I remember somebody saying last year on the EOC, because on the EOC, which you may know, like the questions start getting harder and harder, like as you get them right. And I remember somebody saying, like at some point, the questions just felt like, I don't want to say impossible, because you guys are smart, you can do them, but they get like challenging. Okay, so then law of cosines, this equation here, I'm only going to do one part because I think, yeah, one is enough. We're just going to do this one right here. And so we have our sides A, B, and C. And so we'll just plug in our numbers and I'll show you how to solve it. So A squared, or A is 28, and I already filled in the side lengths based on what it said in the problem. So maybe I'll start over here. 28 squared equals B squared, which is 44 squared, plus C squared, 53 squared, minus 2, B is 44, C, I'm just following this equation, 53, and then cosine of A. So A is our angle measure. So right now we're using side, side, side to work backwards to find angle measure. Okay, so now that we have this set up, what we're trying to do is get A by itself. So we're going to subtract this from both sides. Oh wait, this would be 53. Sorry, it's 53. So we get 28 squared minus 44 squared minus 53 squared equals negative 2, 44, 53 cosine of A. Anybody who brags about how they never had to show work in math, they didn't get very far. Because this is what higher level math looks like. Then from here, we divide both sides by this to get cosine A by itself. So we're dividing this over here by the same thing. So now we have cosine of A equals all of this. And to find that angle measure, we have to use the inverse. So cosine to the negative 1 is 28 squared minus 44 squared minus 53 squared over negative 2, 44, 53, like that. Now you could go through, solve this piece by piece, or just put the whole thing into the calculator. So let's see if I have it already done. I don't have it already up on my screen. I don't think. Do I? No, I don't have it all the way up on my screen. I must have exited out. But you can put it in the calculator just like this. Maybe I'll do it while you're finishing this. Let's see. Cosine negative 1. Make a fraction. And then do 28 squared minus 44 squared minus 53 squared over negative 2, 44, 53, like that. Okay, so what I did while you were finishing that up is just put it into this calculator. So instead of solving it piece by piece where a lot of errors can happen, you can just plug it all into this calculator and yeah, get the answer that way. So 31.8. And that's just for A. Okay, so I'm gonna exit this. I'm glad that's the last time I'm solving that problem today. Stop the recording there.